Kia ora Pisces, welcome to my channel Tarot by Amber's Sun, ko Amber Tukuingoa. My name is Amber and I'm going to be doing your Pisces general tarot reading for the month of March 2023. These readings are general, so they're not going to resonate for everyone. Like and subscribe if it does resonate for you and you're able to take something from it. My intention is to provide clarity, awareness, healing, guidance, and inspiration. So, Pisces, I'll be using tarot, clarifying the tarot with tarot, and I'll be pulling some oracle messages towards the end of your reading. So, happy birthday, Pisces. You get a sunflower for your reading. You're the only group that got the sunflower, so that's special for you. Happy birthday. I love Pisceans. Actually, I love them and then they can drive me up the wall. But a special happy birthday to two wahine, two special ladies in my life whose birthdays are in March. So, Pisces, March 2023. I'm a water sign, I'm a Cancerian, so I get along very well with my fellow water signs. Whoa, okay, that's way too many cards. What's happening here? So I'm going to pull 8 and then I'm going to pull an overall energy for the month. Pisces Collective, March 2023. Your first card out is the Hermit. Second card is the Page of Wands. The Empress. The Five of Swords. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. Four of Wands. The Lovers and the Six of Pentacles. And overall energy for March. The King of Swords. Okay, Pisces. I see you in March taking quite a... We have the Hermit with the High Priestess. So I feel that in March you're taking a higher perspective on life. Your vision, your perception on everything this month is going to be coming from your higher self. You're going to be very much in tune with your higher knowledge. Your High Priestess energy is, she's the highest energy in the tarot deck as a feminine. She holds knowledge, intuitive knowledge, spiritual knowledge. She is the secret keeper. She is the knowledge keeper. So she has a lot of psychic awareness, higher awareness. That with the Hermit card, the Hermit is very introspective. Very similar energy when it comes to knowledge that is held within the self. This is also subconscious knowledge. This is the inner self, the inner world of feeling, but also thought, intuition. There's going to be a lot of information that comes to you this month through your intuitive psychic abilities, your higher self. So let's get some more information on these two powerful energies. You may be being asked to, I feel like through meditation, when you have your quiet time, and when you have your quiet time in your meditation, if you don't meditate, then I think March is going to be a good month to start, or even just taking, 10 minutes out to go within, have a check, ask yourself any questions that have been on your mind. I feel like you're going to get a lot of answers through meditation. Your inner world is very rich right now in March. It's very active and alive, and the veil between worlds, between information, is very thin for Pisces. So I feel like you'll be able to access information very easily, very clearly, and this information will be like very without a doubt. Wow, look at that. Ace of Swords to clarify the Hermit. Ace of Swords is clarity. This is truth. This is confirmation. Okay, so it's really important, if you can, to get into that meditative state and really access any information that you're wanting to know right now in terms of where you're heading in life. Tarot readings are great to give some guidance and any form of spiritual divination, but the real truth comes within you, because you're your own channel with the divine. You're your own channel with the Great Spirit, with God. So that's the direct line, okay, the direct information that's going to be coming through to you this month. Is when we go into hermit mode, we spend time alone to think, to go within and find that answer, that light. Because the hermit always carries a light. This is an interesting image. This looks like a Tibetan monk. But the light is the sun here. Okay? So something's going to be illuminated to you in March, very clearly, without a doubt. You'll be illuminated to something. Tell me more about the High Priestess. We have the Devil, and we have the Three of Pentacles. The High Priestess is very much aware of her dark side. She's very much aware of her own faults. Sometimes we can use the information and the knowledge that we hold, that intuitive knowledge, in a way to I wouldn't even say manipulate, but to maneuver and influence our position in life in a way that is beneficial what am I trying to say? I feel that the High Priestess, clarified by the Devil and the Three of Pentacles, is knowing that you have an influence on people, on situations, on places. You know how to influence things in order to get a good footing and to work and collaborate with other people. So it's an interesting energy. I'm trying to tap into it. But this is a quiet devil. This is a quiet devil energy. Like I said, the High Priestess doesn't expose all of her knowledge. She keeps it secret. You may be keeping secrets for someone in order to keep could be a work relationship, could be a family situation, but there's something here that you're keeping secret. You're not telling anyone about it. And it is influencing this stability. The stability, you're keeping stability in your life somehow. And part of it is keeping this secret or this information to yourself in order to keep this firm foundation that's been built mutually or collectively with another person or others. It seems to be working in your favor because we have the Four of Wands. I guess secrets are okay to keep. You know, they're if they're kept, you know, because then only you are responsible for that information. And if you're working from a higher self or a higher perspective for the collective, to maintain a foundation of stability, then that's totally on you. You hold the knowledge, and if it's for the betterment of others and other people are receiving the benefits from it, then in this context, I think it is a good thing. Three of Wands. Now, I hadn't clarified what card I didn't mention what card I was going to clarify, but I was going to the Four of Wands, which is a stable foundation. It's, again, echoing, it could be a marriage, a connection, all right? Something about the future. Perhaps you're looking to the future with this firm foundation, this committed marriage. Some of you may be looking at getting married in the future, planning for a wedding or a celebration of some kind. Because we have the Empress and the Lovers. The Empress and the High Priestess is you. The Empress gives birth to anything. The understanding is that she is the birth giver. She creates. So there's something that you may be creating here in March. With the Lovers, again, some of you may be planning for marriage or preparing for a high commitment. But she gives birth to new conditions, new projects. She plants the seed. She chooses the seed. She plants the seed. She nurtures the seed to its full potential. Some of you may be planning on having a child. Tell me about the Empress. It's something you want to give birth to in the month of March. We have the Father of Wands, which is the King of Wands. King of Wands energy with the Empress. Collaborating. Planning further on this stability that you've created. This could be a job, could be a relationship, could be a project that you're getting off the ground. I see there's a lot of determination, passion, willpower. It will be a success. The Sun of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Action starts happening in March for you. A lot of action on making this, whatever it is you're giving birth to, a success. Nurturing it. Tell me about the Lovers. Queen of Wands. Yeah. We have a Queen and a King of Wands in this spread. Again, there is a connection here. This could be a marriage. Some of you may be planning on a family. I feel like this is the process of settling down and having a family and growing, nurturing and taking action on this connection. Tell me about the Five of Swords. But something is in the mist. The Moon with the High Priestess. Something here is uncertain. Perhaps you're uncertain. Tell me more about the Moon. Why is the Moon here? Daughter of Cups, Page of Cups. There's information that you have, you're not too sure about it. You don't have the clear vision, so you're going to have to use your intuition. It's like you're using your intuition to put the full pieces of the story together or put the puzzle together here. Because some communication here it's off. It's not right. Something doesn't feel right about this communication. This Five of Swords energy has you in your Five of Swords. It's got you feeling some kind of way, like you don't fully know the full picture, and so you have to use your intuition and your higher knowledge to fill in the pieces. And it's something to do with information from about this connection, I feel. I'll try and tap in to see if I can get more information. It could be around someone in this connection is not giving as much as the other, or perhaps they're giving too much. Someone here with that Six of Pentacles, there's an imbalance or there's a shadiness. And I want to know more about what this shadiness is. This could be you being shady. Perhaps those secrets that you're holding are creating some shadiness. And this feels like it's your energy, Pisces. It's like by you keeping a secret or secrets to hold a firm foundation, in an established connection. Planning forward, there's uncertainty because you know the truth, but you're holding it to yourself, which then creates the illusion of something that isn't quite what it looks like on the surface. But I feel like that it doesn't really matter if you know the truth within yourself, and how you feel about it seems to be fine. Let's get more on it. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. It's like the Six of Pentacles, everything looks square, equal on the surface. But underneath the surface is a different story. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. The Tower. Sudden realization, sudden change in circumstances. Tell me more about this Tower. What happens after the Tower? The Tower breaks down illusion. The Tower will break down anything that wasn't built on a firm foundation. Nine of Wands. There goes that lightning strike hitting the Tower, which is represented by a tree. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. When you've carried the load, you've overcome the challenges, you've been to war, you've won the battle, but you're battle weary, you're tired, but you never give up. And that's that one wand that releases some kind of change, some kind of truth. The Ace of Swords, the clarity of the Hermit. The clarity within you, only you know what your challenges have been, Pisces. Only you know what battles you've fought to get to where you are. Perhaps there's a clarity this month that something that you were holding on to, which could be toxic to you, holding on to, keeping quiet, because it gives you some kind of firm foundation. Perhaps that is coming into question for you with the Moon and the Five of Swords. Perhaps you'll receive information that creates a lightning bolt, a Tower moment, and you no longer want to hold this firm foundation built on deception or toxicity or there's a word, not self-sabotage, it's codependence. That's it. Codependence on a connection here. Because I see the Empress wants to grow and nurture something. There's a divine counterpart, yes, the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Taking action this month. Planning ahead for a celebration, a wedding perhaps. Something here needs to something in this connection that has a firm foundation needs to crumble. And it may not be in the material sense. It may not be a 3D thing. This could be a more spiritual, more awakened, that higher self, higher knowledge It may be something that needs to break down in order for the truth, for this tower moment. Because something's unclear. And so once we bring in the Ace of Swords, the truth, you can continue on with these future plans for celebration, for stability, and you will be able to release the devil out of the equation. The devil could be secrets, something that was not exposed. You shouldn't have to hold information if just because it makes you feel secure. If this information is detrimental to your own spirit, your own growth, your own values, your beliefs, your intuitive knowledge. So, Pisces, that's where the King of Swords is the overall energy for March. This talks about being very firm in your decision, being very firm in upholding the truth. The sword of truth is the king's responsibility. He's been gifted this sword because he has the capacity to weld it as he will. He uses it for good, yes. It's very logical. It's very thoughtful. It's very intelligent. That he may come off as being unemotional. He may come off as being rude, brash, harsh. But he does seek justice. He seeks fairness, equality. He can wield that sword in a negative way, but your spread shows me that the King of Swords just wants to make something clear, wants to uphold the truth. The Ace of Swords with the Hermit clarifies that too. That sword of truth brings clarity. I'm surprised the Justice card hasn't come out here because this feels like some kind of justice needs to be made. On the top of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This may mean something. Nine of Pentacles is self-sufficiency, being comfortable. Yeah, perhaps you'll feel more comfortable within yourself once this truth is illuminated and actions taken on it. Cutting the cords that are detrimental to your spiritual growth. To you listening to your intuition clearly. So let's get some oracle messages. I have to say this month's readings have been very all over the place in terms of the information, and I think there's a lot of influence of lot of energy at the moment, just coming in little bits and pieces, and it's like storylines aren't as clear as they usually would be. Comes through in like waves. It's hard to explain this energy that I'm picking up in the collective. I may do a collective reading, actually. I probably will after this. Pisces, oracle messages for March. This has been coming out a lot. This is the higher power. This is that high priestess. This is the hermit as well. Actually, no, it's more high priestess energy. See how there's some kind of key or light on her third eye and how it's lit up. third eye energy activations, third eye chakra. This is also for me, the Kahukura flame, which is the violet flame. You can look that up on Google if you're not sure about the violet flame, but there's transmutation having to happen. And I feel like transmutation of energy, of negative into positive and unbalanced into balanced. Whatever it is that's going on in March, you have the higher power literally guiding you. And it's very clear for you. When you meditate, you'll be able to tap into the higher power very easily. Like I said, for you Pisces, the veil is very thin. And so when the veil is thin, you have access a lot more faster, a lot more clearer. But also you have access to see things like downloads, receive downloads, to see intuitive vision, to hear intuitive messages. But you need to tap in March. There's some information there that's going to help you. Oracle messages for March, Pisces. Loyal heart. I did pick up that connection. You had a counterpart in your reading. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. The Lovers, the Empress. The Four of Wands. That's a stable commitment. A loyal heart. Whoever you're dealing with and perhaps holding secrets for or holding information for, that's your loyal heart. That's the other person. And your loyalty is being acknowledged here. Your capacity to see your person, your counterpart, from a higher point of view, from a higher perspective, is being acknowledged by spirit. Because you're not coming from a negative place or a negative intention. You're coming from a loving intention. You're coming from a higher purpose, a higher space. And so holding that is for the good, benefits others. And that's why you have this firm foundation, okay? Loyal heart. You can trust that your heart is loyal for sure. I love how these colors also are the same. And there's a key there hanging off. You see that key? That key kind of connects to this third eye activation. So, I don't know, there's something intuitive going on for you this month in regards to your person and this connection. Chop wood. This is about doing the work and sweeping out all the dust, cleaning up, but putting in the work. No place like home. Yeah, there's no place like the security and comfort and the foundation that you've built for yourself. Home also, I picked up, home may be with that Empress card. Home, and there's something to do with the home environment, maybe changing in March. You may be, I don't know, cleaning it up, changing the decor is what I was picking up, changing the interior, or home improvements, or something to do with home. Home can just be yourself as well, your inner home, that hermit energy, the cave, coming back to your inner self. Never-ending story. Yeah, life goes on. Nothing is too serious here. This is a never-ending love story, I feel. Because you hold on to this firm foundation, this connection, because you don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want to feel alone in the world, like you were orphaned. Perhaps some of you's experienced that as a child, but you do not want to go back to the feeling of loneliness. You do not want to face things in the world by yourself. And so you're willing, there was that codependence, yeah. You're willing to be codependent if that means you don't get left alone. So it may be about looking at where what you do in a connection that could be coming from a codependence, an unhealthy codependence with that devil energy that came out. What are you keeping to yourself that you know you could change? Because you don't want to come from a codependency, you want to come from a more healthier version of yourself, from a higher perspective, a higher vision of you. But we all do what we do to keep ourselves free from feeling alone, because nobody likes to feel like this. And yeah, round and round, what do we keep doing over and over again in order to keep ourselves safe in the world? And is it healthy? Codependence is an energy of going around and around doing the same thing in order not to feel like we're alone in the world. And we can hold information that may not be the healthiest for us in order to achieve that, to keep a firm foundation. But you can have that without the dependence. Healthy dependence is good. So yeah, you probably will receive a towel moment that kind of highlights that for you. But I think you'll be fine, Pisces. I'm going to get one more card because it is your birthday. Wow, on 37. So this is a reading, extra long reading for you because it is your birthday. And it won't resonate for all Pisceans. So yeah, just take what does resonate. Can we have some more messages for Pisces? Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Yes, the heart chakra, green. Heart is opening. Your heart is opening in March. It's becoming more sensitive. It's becoming more free. It's becoming more of the beacon of light. All tied up. That's when we hold ourselves back. All tied up is holding on to knowledge. I feel like you don't want to be tied up anymore. You want to be free from your heart space. There's something that's holding you back. There's something that's keeping you tied up from and bound from being your true, authentic, loving, open heart. Okay? Find that with meditation. Find the answer on how to untie whatever's holding you back from being your open-hearted self. Angel of balance. Yep, find the balance. That's that transmutation energy, that violet flame. Bringing the unbalanced into balance. And this is going to bring to you your door to personal healing and happiness. Beautiful way to finish your reading, Pisces. Through meditation, balancing the energy of what's not balanced in your life, you can access the information through meditation, through reconnecting with your higher self, and this will bring you the ability to break down whatever's been tying your heart up, so that you can be more open-hearted, and this brings you personal healing and happiness in the month of March. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Pisces. I am going to leave this with you, and I will see you again at the next reading. Ka kite anō.